guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Hillary.
And I'm Kayla.
And we are picking up our baby registry part 2. So on this episode, we will be talking about some Frida products that we've found and want to use on our babies when they come in October. Just as a refresher, I'm having a boy and
I'm having a girl.
So we're gonna hit on that, and then we're gonna talk about the snoo is a hot commodity and bassinets, and then monitors and the research that we've done for that. So we're gonna kick it off with Frida products. The first Frida product is a popular one, and it is the nose aspirator, which my husband is not a big fan of. He thinks it's absolutely disgusting that you suck the boogers out of someone's nose. I told him he doesn't have to suck them out of my nose, it's just the baby. But I'll probably be doing that, and there is a filter on it, so you don't have to actually suck boogers. You're just getting them out of your baby, and if your baby's unhappy and isn't sleeping because they have boogers in their nose, I'm pretty sure you will suck them out.
You'll probably do anything, get them to go to sleep.
Probably. I don't know. We'll have to figure out when we deal with that in October. So that's the first Frida product.
And then there's also like a Frida cold and flu bundle, which includes the nasal aspirator. So that comes in the bundle with an extra filter. And then there's also a couple other products. There's like a wipe set, and I think like a Breathe Easy, like it almost looks like a deodorant, but
yeah, like a Vicks.
Yeah, like it's like a Vicks vapor kind of thing to help open up their airways. So there's a couple of different products that come in the bundle. It's like $35, but like I said, it has the nose Frida aspirator, the filter, and then a couple other products, bath drops and nose wipes and stuff like that too. So those are, I feel like, a good little bundle just to kind of cover all your bases with you know, potentially having a sick baby. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then the last big one from Frida Baby is the Windy, which someone just told me about this and I thought it was crazy, but it's actually like makes a lot of sense if it works like it says, but which we'll maybe do a video about that one day. So it's the Windy gas and colic reliever. So for babies who have a lot of gas or you know, are really colicky, you use this piece in their bottom, and it's supposed to relieve some of that excess air and gas, and then could also lead to a little surprise poopy. So they say be on guard, but I haven't actually met anyone who's used it yet. I'm sure people have, but I'm intrigued by that. So put that on the registry too, just in case.
Maybe we can try it out one day.
Yeah, that's right. See what the
make a video.
But yeah, so those are the Frida products that I think both of us have put on our registries and hope to be able to use eventually.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about bassinets, and we both are on the snoo train as of now. We actually went and looked at, before all of this craziness, looked at a different bassinet. I think it was the Halo.
In the store.
In the store. Nothing against it. I think we just have a friend that uses the snoo, and she swears by it, and her baby was like 2 months and sleeping for 10 hours, and if that's what I gotta do to get some sleep, then I think that's what I'm gonna do for all parties involved. So we've done our research on the snoo. There's actually really good research behind it, which is great as well. There's also different accessories you can use, and so you're actually gonna get one of those accessories.
Yeah, and I just saw it. I don't know exactly how long it's been like on the market, so that was where I was a little nervous. But I know with the snoo itself, they have a lot of like research, and it's backed by a lot of like medical information. So I felt a little bit more comfortable, hoping that they, you know, wouldn't be putting something that was potentially dangerous or, you know, not tested on the market. But it's technically it's a mosquito net. That is specific for the snoo. It comes with an attachment piece, and it attaches over the bassinet. We don't have necessarily a mosquito problem, but I have cats, so I just was a little uneasy knowing that it could be open, and if I'm asleep, I don't know exactly what my cats are gonna do. I don't want them getting in it, so that was just something to have like an added peace of mind.
Yeah.
And I actually contacted snoo. They were really easy to get in touch with.
Yeah.
We did like the live chat, and they gave me all the information on the netting, and kind of reassured me that it's safe and breathable. It's tested in like heated environments or more warmer climates. So being in Arizona, that was really important. I don't, want it to trap heat. So they kind of reassured me that it's been tested in that kind of climate. So I actually ordered it because it was on sale, 30% off, and it'll be here in a couple days.
Yeah, so they actually have, I think, 2 or 3 big sales throughout the year. I think one is President's Day, and then there's a Labor Day one. So if you do want to order your snoo on sale, because it is a little bit steep, I think the next one is Labor Day, and it's 30 or 35% off. So that makes it
a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah, a little more reasonable, but it's definitely one of the bigger ticket items.
Yeah. But also just the peace of mind of it, knowing because of how the bassinet works and the swaddle in it, how it's connected, your baby can't roll. That was one review I read about the Halo. And even when we felt it in the store, it just seemed like a little more unstable. And a review I had read was that they kept finding their baby had rolled into the side mesh, which it was mesh, so that's good.
Yeah.
But just something you don't have to worry about with the snoo. They're in their swaddle, it's locked into the bassinet, and they really can't move at all or roll. So just kind of an added safety and peace of mind associated with that.
Yeah, so go check out the snoo. I'll put the link below so you can head there and see the research for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, the third topic of Baby Registry Part 2 is the baby monitor, which we have done. By we, I mean this one right here has done a lot of research about, not insurance, research about, and so we kind of narrowed it down between 2. The one is the Nanette, and the other one was the Miku, I think. We also looked at the Lollipop, but that one we kind of would be good for newborn status, I think, when they're in your room and you're next to them, but we were looking more for like down the road in their nursery. So,
and the reason we went with either of those 2 was purely because of the capability to detect the breathing. I know the Owlet also is one that has some of the monitor, vital monitor features, but just reading about the Owlet, it doesn't last very long with their size. And if you have a really active baby, they say that they can kick it off. So that kind of, I just nixed it just because I was like, you just don't know what you're going to get. So with your kid. So I just kind of decided I didn't really want that. I also wasn't like a huge fan of having a sensor on them. So going back to the Nanette and the Miku, they both detect breathing rate. And then obviously if there's some change in that rate, the sensor will notify you. So the Miku does not require anything to be attached to your baby. It just registers like radar or
I think it's like a heat sensor.
Radar. I don't know. So much for my research.
Like a heat sensor.
Yeah, so it
like temperature
gauges it. So it can register their breathing rate, and then again, if there's a change, it'll notify you. The Nanette has which at first we were a little hesitant about because we thought it was a sensor, but it has this pattern wrap. So you can either get it just like in a band that just goes around their stomach, or you can get it in a swaddle, or I think they even have sleep sacks that you can get them. And it's just like a checkered pattern and has no sensor in it, nothing that's like on your baby that has any kind of electrical input or anything like that. It's just the camera of the monitor is registering the pattern, and then it can detect their breathing rate. So we liked it because of the breathing capabilities, just again, the peace of mind thing. Again, both of those are probably at your higher price point for monitors. And there's so many monitors, honestly.
So many.
From literally like camera-free sound that I feel like our parents use.
Like that old school one with like the antenna.
You just carry it around like a walkie-talkie. Or, cameras, ones with cameras that are just basic camera function.
I think it's also like what your household needs. Like you have an upstairs, we have a split floor plan. So thinking long term, instead of just buying one now and having to buy another one, this one can be dual purpose for right now when they're in the snoo in our room, and then in their nursery down the road. And so just trying to think of those longer term products that can take us through different
longer
ages.
Periods, and again, with the reason we went with the Nanette is just from the reading I had done, both had really great reviews. So I think either one is, and I've had, you know, friends who have used the Miku and really liked it.
And the Owlet.
Yeah, all of those have gotten
just
good.
like seriously personal preference, and we just kind of agreed on that one.
Yeah, and I had read too that the Nanit like app on your phone was just a little more user friendly. So there was a little bit more ease. There wasn't as much information that like kind of made it overwhelming. So that was like a big, not complaint, but just one of the kind of downfalls of the Miku. There was just a lot to like look at every day, and it was a little much.
I'll link that down below too, so you can check it out. Maybe with the other ones, so you can do your own research and figure out what works for your family. Guys, that's it for this episode. So if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, because we have a lot more fun ideas coming your way. And we hope you liked that video, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.